Testing.
Hey, Tyler, you've been around here a long time, seeing the offense here today, scoring 40, 50 points. What's it feel like to be, for the defense to kind of get it done today and be the reason for?
To be honest with you guys, we don't even really look at who's getting it done. It's more of a if the end goal gets accomplished for us. So, regardless of the day they're having, we're gonna go out there and try to have our best day as a defense. So I'm just happy we can get the win.
Ben and then Noah.
For both of you, just having to get stop after stop there in the second half with the game on the line, one possession game, what do you think allowed the defense to do so mentally to continue to get stop after stop?
Honestly, I think it's just what we prepare for every single week. Coach Banks says we got to, play every single play, every single quarter, and I think that's what we do every single time we go out there. From the D-line to linebackers to DBs, we know that we got to get it done every single time, so just proud of us going out there and getting a stop each time.
Noah.
For Gabe, just what you saw on the interception there late, just how you evaluate when the secondary stepped up. And
Man, that was a good ass interception, man. I'm sorry, excuse my French.
Honestly, Coach Banks just, utilized the strengths of our defense. He understood that they were trying to isolate us in certain positions, and he just put us in the right spot. I saw the ball come out. He overthrew the wide receiver, and we preach tips and overthrows. You got to get those. So I was able to capitalize on that one, and I think that as a back end, we just choose to strive to improve every single week, and I think that we're making those strides. And as the season goes on, that's what we're supposed to do, get better every single week, and I think that's what we did this week.
Paige and then Casey.
Obviously, when you guys have a good performance like you do tonight, doesn't matter who's in the house, but to have 4 or 5 pass breakups and then those 2 interceptions with, Eric in the house, just how awesome was that?
It's more of a
Honestly, it's a surreal moment. He talked to us before the game, actually on Friday, and he just told us, go out there and you can't play scared. You got to go out there and want to make plays, and I think that's what the mindset we took out on the field. Go out there and make plays. If they catch the ball, cool, it's all right. Just go to the next one, and especially down the stretch, that's what you had to keep in your mindset, and I think that's what we did.
Casey.
Tyler, when Coach Heupel was in here, he mentioned that when he got here a few years back, it was a goal to be an elite defense, not just a good defense, saying that you guys have now reached that level. Is there any emotions behind that with now being at that expectation of Tennessee football?
I think the main emotion behind it, I think we're just really, really hungry to just see how good we can get. To be honest with you, I feel like we didn't have our best performance as a defense. I think there's a lot of plays that we left out there. So I think we're just really, really eager to get back to work on Tuesday and just see how good we can get in the next coming weeks.
Well, Vince, Patrick, Adam, and Jimmy.
Tyler, 2 questions first. Take us through that sack dance you had there. It looked like one of the guys.
So honestly, Josh Joseph, I'm a little disappointed. He kind of messed up the handshake a little bit, but yeah, we're just trying to have fun out there, play for one another, enjoy each other's company.
And then the D. Williams punt return touchdown. Talk about the juice they gave you guys.
Oh my goodness, D. Williams. I think he's really, really special with the ball in his hand. So we love celebrating him, and we love what he does for this team.
Patrick.
Yeah, Tyler, what was the mindset for your defense there at the end, and those last 2 drives, and you guys had to make a play there at the end? And what do you keep seeing? We keep seeing James show up every week. What's it like to watch him be on the other side?
It's no mistake that James is doing what he's doing. You see him practice really hard, and that's what the whole D-line tries to do. But the mindset was the same that it was the entire game. We think that we can make a big play at any given moment. So I think Gabe did a great job, and then Kamal at the end. So I'm just happy with it.
Adam, Jimmy, and then Wes.
Tyler, there was a lot of times where Max Johnson got the ball off, but you're still hitting him. Do you feel like there's a toll that's being taken on the opponent when you're hitting a guy that much? Do you see the impact over the course of the game?
We don't really pay attention to that, to be honest. We just try to hit him as many times as we can.
Gabe, what has been the key to the secondary's improvement since the Florida game?
Honestly, we just put our head down and work. I think that, we go out there every single day and we talk about competing, dominating our one-on-ones. Coach Hype says it, Coach Martinez, Coach Banks, everybody. And we've just been doing that the last couple of weeks. We talk about it on Friday, we talk about it on Saturday, and we just continue to dominate our one-on-ones, and, it helps the overall defense. But we can't get it done without the guys up front and the linebackers. So, we appreciate them for everything that they do every single week.
Wes?
Tyler, I know you just said a minute ago that y'all don't really care about noise, about the defense, and y'all playing better defense. But just on a personal level, on a team-wide level, how much better do you feel about the way y'all are playing defense right now than maybe you have at times in the past?
I don't want to be cliche, but it's really like an emotional connection with it. I think we just really look at what we missed. Like tonight, we'll go and watch the film, but just trying to clean up the things we missed, I think is the biggest thing. I think if we get those cleaned up, I think the ceiling is the limit.
Brent?
Kind of as a follow-up to that, I mean, has that always been the mentality? I mean, everybody's gonna rave about what you guys got done up
Sure.
front tonight. Has that always been the mentality across the front, that it's more about what you didn't get done
Yeah.
than it is about what you did get done?
Yeah, just speaking for the D-line specifically, I feel like we go into every game thinking that we can dominate every single game. So I think, yeah, it's always a us thing. It's always been us and forever will be us.
Caleb?
When the offense, for either guy, when the offense is struggling kind of like they were early tonight, as a defense, does that add pressure to y'all? Do y'all use that as motivation? Kind of walk me through that thought process.
I don't think it brings any pressure at all because we know that we're one team. So at the end of the day, like we're going to do our job, they're going to do their job, and the result is to be 1-0 at the end of the day. And that's what we did tonight. So regardless of whatever happens, we have each other's back, and so no pressure is added at all because we practice it every single week.
John?
Facts.
Gabe in the back here. How cool has it been to see Kamal bounce back from the start that he had in the last couple of weeks, and just see him kind of silence the doubters, so to speak, over these last couple
I'm sorry,
of
but I wouldn't like the bounce back. I think he's been doing his job the whole time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler said it really well. I'm not sure what other people have seen, but I've seen a guy that puts his head down and goes to work every single day. A guy that's dominated regardless of the situation. It always looks different to other people, but what we see when we're in the film room, we see a guy that's going out there and doing his job. And I mean, since I've been here, that's all I've seen the whole time. So I mean, I'm proud of him and I'm proud of all of us.
A couple more. David?
This could be for either one of y'all. Josh came in here and said it's been a long time since he's won a game like this. I mean, there have been so many games with his offenses that score so many points. There were so many old school elements to this game. Did he seem any different in that locker room? Was he more excited because he came in here pretty pumped up about how y'all, just the way that game went and how y'all won it?
I mean, yeah, he was definitely excited after the win, but I mean, we carry the mindset to win regardless of how we got to get it done. So I think that's just how we carry ourselves.
Eric?
Offensively, another game where 200-plus rushing yards, and then you guys were really stout against the run defensively. How important is it to win that pace of the game, both defensively for you guys and for the offense too?
I think that personally on a defensive level, when you make a team one-dimensional, it's hard for them to win a football game, right? So, we just go out there and we want to dominate in all phases, run, pass, whatever it is. But when you get the ability to stop the run, it makes play calling a whole lot easier. Our offensive line, Coach Hype said all week, we need to dominate up front, and that's what they did. That running the ball and being able to dominate is something that we put a mindset to, and so I'm proud of them, and they helped us out.
Last question, Wes.
Gabe, I know you've been a couple places to play college football and had some big rivalry games at both of those places, but to play in a Tennessee-Alabama game for the first time, you excited about
He's
that?
a ball. Gabe's a ball.
I never played Alabama before, so it'll be cool to go down there. I mean, we got to go get back to work on Tuesday, so it is what it is.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night.
Thanks, y'all.